Brought to you by Snow Pro Trailers, Extreme Dimensions Game Calls, Thermacell Mosquito Repellents, Buck and Boar Outfitters, Kittery Trading Post, and Wildlife Solutions, makers of Baitmaster and Fat Pack. Also brought to you in part by
Well, we're here at Portland Airport up here in Maine, and we are awaiting the arrival of these two kids, Aubrey Olson and Philip Akins. Hopefully, their flights are on time, and we're headed back up to North Country to get a moose.
The rest of the team is up north. They're looking for moose.
Yeah,
They find one, they're going to tie him to a tree.
we hope so.
Be there in the morning.
So we get some awesome weather. We've seen a couple good moose, and we're really anticipating a great hunt. So, getting kind of nervous, waiting for them. Hopefully, everything's gonna work out good. So, hopefully, their plane shows up quick. Yeah, well, good guide. I forgot all the straps for the luggage, so that was great. So, Jamie had to do the run to the Home Depot, which I couldn't find. So, it was working out pretty good. So, my guide skills on Home Depot aren't too hot. We're gonna go get some moose.
All right.
You happy? Yes. Excited? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it.
So Beck Lake Lodge is one of Maine's premier outdoor destinations that prides itself in harvesting record book game in wild, fair chase conditions.
Get ready to know if you're with Dev.
As we all settled in to enjoy the awesome accommodations of the lodge, it was time for us to get acquainted with each other and really get to know each other a little bit before the next morning's hunt. As the story started going, old past moose hunts, the anticipation and excitement was just getting to a high point, and we knew that Philip and Aubrey were going to have a great day the next day.
Well, folks, here we are. It's pretty early on the first day of our Maine moose hunt here with Philip and his dad. As you can see, we got up this morning to a nice little light rain. We saw some real nice bulls last night, and we're excited, aren't we, Philip?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Ready to go get a nice Bullwinkle this morning?
Yeah.
Well, folks, our game plan is we're going to start driving. We got about an hour and a half drive this morning. We're going to mosey on over to the area where we're hunting, which is a special zone in Maine that we've hunted a lot of times, shot a lot of nice bulls out of, and see if we can't get lucky on that first morning drive. And then we're going to go set up in the clear cut and do some calling. So stay tuned. It should be fun. All ready? Well, folks, we're just getting ready. It's about 15 minutes after first light. We saw a couple cows down the road. Spotted about 300 yards up the road last night. We saw a really nice 50, 55-inch bull. And we're going to go set up in here on this clear cut. We're going to hike back in on the back side of where we think he bedded down for the night and see if we can't work the phantom call and see how we can do. So, you ready?
Yeah.
Philip and his dad were really excited about getting there in the Maine woods and getting set up to hopefully harvest a big old bull moose. So he threw the sticks down, got the gun up, and just waited for Devin to do some of that sweet calling. Well, as Philip and the boys settled in, Devin started using that Extreme Dimensions game call, and this bull just couldn't resist that sweet loving that he was sending out through the woods, proving once again how effective this game call can be in the field. Even though Philip decided to pass on this moose, he was pretty excited about seeing his first Maine bull.
Well, folks, we didn't even set up for more than 5 minutes and we already had a bull come in on us. Last year we set up here with my wife. We pulled in a small bull, and I told Devin, I told Philip and Wyatt that we should probably set up the same spot. And well, you should learn from your mistakes. They came in the exact same way. But this year we got a little more growth, so the trees kind of blinded us. It was a small bull anyway, so we would have had a shot at him, but we decided to pass him up. So it's a good start on this hunt, huh? Already, buddy? So I think these guys are in for a good hunt. I mean, I'm already pumped. Devin's pumped. We're all pumped. We're not even in the woods 20 minutes, and we already had a small bull come in. So I think you guys are in for a good hunt. So let's get back to calling and get some more moose on these.
Brought to you in part by BargainTrophies.com. Find your next adventure. Gunzilla Gun Cleaners and TrophyPicks.com. Show everyone how good you really are.
Well, folks, we've been in the spot for half an hour now. We were set up about 100 yards to our right. We called in a real small, like 6-point bull, just a first year horns. We just called in a nice, 3-year-old bull. He had about 10 points, but real small palms. It's really not the moose we were looking for. We saw a big one not 400 yards from here last night, so we're going to give it a few more minutes, do some calling, and hopefully we'll suck one out of the swamp down below us. But the moose are here. It's really, as you can see, it's nasty and drizzly. It's about 40 degrees this morning, and we're bundled up, but we're ready to go. We're seeing some moose, we're having some action, so it's looking good. Get the pressure out. We saw the first moose, so now we know what we're after.
The excitement on Philip's hunt is just building by every minute. It seems like they just can't get away from these big old bulls. Now, as they're moving from one location to another, Devin, Scotty, and Jim know that they got to really pay attention to what's going on, because you never know when one of those big old bulls could slip in on you, and you could turn the corner, and there he is standing right there.
Shoot her, shoot her, shoot her.
Devin, Scott, and Jim were scanning the woods for the movement they had caught as they were coming around the corner to get set up in this little bit of a clearing, when all of a sudden to the left of Philip, this big old bull materialized. As Philip's drawing a bead on him, Jim yells, "Don't shoot." He notices that the right antler is broken half. What a shame for a big old bull.
That's a shoot. Can you see it? You want to just a little bit.
He's gone. He's going.
Well, Philip and his dad Wyatt were truly getting a North Maine experience on a moose hunt. Being able to see all those big bulls and passing them up was a true sign of being a great sportsman. We were really impressed and proud of Philip for making the right decision.
How's it, folks? Unbelievable, folks. We just called in another bull, probably 40, 50 inches. He had a left palm snapped off. We passed up on that. Philip passed up on that one. We got a hot cow bellowing. We got a bull grunting. We're in the middle. I think we're good to go. Devin's going to stop calling. You guys are in for some action. Stay tuned.
This is unbelievable.
We're out here 2 hours and we already had 3 bulls pass us. We got a cow going. The rut is on. So you guys are in for a good time.
The bull didn't show up, but this big old Maine buck did.
She's on.
Well, the pot's moved. I think we're in good shape.
After seeing all those big bulls and that big old Maine buck, Philip just had to shoot at something, so he decided to set a target up and let him take a shot to make sure everything was still in a line, getting ready for the next morning's hunt.
And if it's quick, I mean, as long as you're behind that shoulder, just nice and squeeze, and I mean, you got vitals like
Just
that.
aim for the armpit.
Yeah, you got vitals. You don't have to like, oh, I gotta be right there.
Yeah.
If you're like, all right, it's behind the shoulder, just go ahead, because you got lungs. I mean, you got,